EM Action Help. The district and small town of Janowiec are situated in the western part of the Lubelskie province on the Vistula River. The beautiful landscape, amenities and the proximity of Kazimierz Dolny, which is located on the opposite bank of the Vistula, make this an attractive place for tourists. During the night of June the 8th, the dike on the Vistula in Janowiec was breached. Part of Janowiec, as well as the villages of Janowice and Brzece, were flooded with water. We went off duty and we were going along the levee. I was looking ahead for the way as there was one lane turning left made of concrete slabs. It's a shortcut to Janowiec. So when I was looking for the lane, I turned right looking at the lane in front of me and suddenly I saw the levee moving down ahead of me and a massive noise. I stepped on the brakes, turned back and then the firefighters appeared. I began flashing the lights to make them stop, and we helped them reverse, and we came back. We ran away from there. Two days later, the International Scientific Conference, EM Forum Poland 2010, organised in collaboration with the Greenland Technology EM Limited Company, commenced in the National Veterinary Institute in Puławy. The conference focused on the applications of effective microorganisms in ensuring food chain safety, starting with agriculture and animal husbandry to human health. The special guest was the inventor of the EM technology, Professor Teruo Higa. Apart from that, guests from 16 European countries also participated in the conference. Throughout the conference, Janowiec was underwater. The company producing effective microorganisms in Poland is situated in the vicinity of the tragedy site, which struck the parish of Wilków several days earlier. Agricultural households of many customers using effective microorganisms are located in this area. On the second day of the conference, Professor Teruo Higa announced that the EMRO Foundation that he had established, which manages the EM technology worldwide, would render extraordinary aid to the flood victims. In this emergency situation, the decision to give aid was immediately made. Preparations for extensive action to remediate the degraded areas using the EM technology began. 200,000 litres of the EM active preparation were made available to spray the area struck by the floods in Poland. After the conference, Professor Higa, accompanied by the representatives of the district authorities, visited flooded Janowiec.
で私たちも日本で洪水の被害あちこちボランティアで EM でお手伝いをしてきました。
In Japan, we also have floods quite often, and we help by using EM technology.
まずEM でお家洪水で汚れたところ、それからもう匂い下水とかいっぱい匂いきますので、そこを洗い流すということから始まりました。
First of all, we begin where it smells and where there's the most dirt. We spray the EM liquid over the area.
災害の後一番問題なのは匂いです。きつい匂いが出てくるとみんなイライラする。
After the flood, and in general after a disaster, the worst thing is the smell, the stench. And everyone is irritated by the stench, so the most important thing is to remove the stench. It's safe for people and for the environment.
早く皆さんがこの復活するというかね、元気になることを祈ってます。
I wish that you return to your previous lives and to health as soon as possible.
The people are running over there and don't know what they can do.
On June the 18th, when the floodwater had receded, the area, including flooded streets, gardens, houses and their surroundings, was first sprayed with the EMA preparation, with the assistance of firefighters from Puławy and Oblast.
Idziemy
We're spraying with the biologically active substance, starting from the sluice, then going from property to property. It's all about spraying it everywhere. It's a completely harmless substance. There's no problem. The gates are open. It's all about stopping the putrefaction, the decomposition, and getting rid of the stench. This should stop the stench. Simply, the air should become so light. People may drive in any time. I'm opening the gate. Well, we want to stop it. I suffer from asthma. I'm suffocating. There's nothing to come back to. The effect was immediate. After several hours, the unbearable stench of decay was completely gone. On the 21st of June, during a meeting of the residents with the representatives of the Greenland Technology EM Limited in a local community centre, flood victims received the EM preparations in canisters for individual use in their houses and farms. This is a biological disinfection. We're populating the area with useful microorganisms. We take antibiotics, yes? Then you know this chemical spray will be like an antibiotic now. It simply does everything and, cleans everything. If we want to return to health, we need to take a lactobacillus, something that will populate our alimentary tract with useful microorganisms. Anyway, it's in us and in the environment, in the field, in houses, everywhere. I've noticed the effect around my house because the grass has started greening. $1,000-litre tanks with the EMA preparation were taken to the J.S. Lubomirski Secondary School in Janowiec to give the residents permanent access to effective microorganisms treatments. On July the 2nd, 3 villages, Janowiec, Janowice and Brzesta, were sprayed with the preparation again. Brilliant effect. The smell changed straight away, and on the next day the air was somehow different, like a different world. The air is different after the disinfection, after the spraying. It's light. You breathe freely, so we're very happy. So you see, where we sprayed the most, it grows back. EM Help Action is still in progress. Janowiec is the headquarters of the Greenland Technology EM Limited Company, the only licensed representative of the EM research organisation and manufacturer of effective microorganisms. The EM technology developed by Professor Teruro Higa is utilised in all areas of our life. The EM preparations are used as feed for animals and fertilisers for degraded soils in the fermentation of organic wastes, as well as in the sanitary treatment of livestock buildings and dwelling houses. Biological disinfection by means of effective microorganisms is safe for humans and animals. It may be also used to eliminate the outcomes of disasters such as floods, earthquakes and tsunami. It enables rapid restoration of the biological equilibrium.